Grade 11 for you was a pretty intense year. You know, to be diplomatic these days, you say you became pregnant. Even the guy was pregnant, you know. But because you're both in a pregnancy situation. So someone fell pregnant with your child. You couldn't afford to pay school fees. There was a lot of hardship in that year. How did you, for anybody listening right now who's struggling, you know, with similar type of issues, whether it be a woman or a man or girl or a boy, how did you lift yourself out of that?
I always say true character, like you need character for such things. I always say true character comes from God. So unfortunately at the time, I didn't know who God is. And I was just living life in jail for the fun of it. You know, boys grow up in situations where you need to get that girl. I will show you, you know, peer pressure and all that. So she fell pregnant. I wasn't even in a relationship with her. You know, it was all peer pressure and what I can do as a man in my head.
What were you in with her? I mean, it's school, it's like, you know, you're my girlfriend, my boyfriend, things like that.
First of all, she wasn't in school with me. She was back Kokasi, you know.
So she was older than you?
No.
So she wasn't going to school at all?
She was going to school, but not my school.
Okay.
So yeah, not my school. She was going to school in Kokasi. I was in town, calculus. And so I got under pressure. I made her pregnant. She came. I denied it. I was like, that's not me. And then the kid was born. My mom went there. My mom came back. I was like, hey, Baba.
It's your kid, this one.
Forget it, you know. So it happened that way. And then I accepted. And then, you know, I dropped out of school, grade 11. And everything just went left. You know, I left home. I could literally, like, look at my mom starve herself just for me to eat. And sometimes we would go without electricity. And I was just that guy on the couch every day, you know? And you know how moms are. Like, sometimes they would say things they don't mean. And it would just hit you, you know.
A woman can also get hangry. You know, you're hungry and angry. and then we did a long time at the same time. A lot can happen.
A lot can happen, yeah. So, but I'm not saying she wasn't supposed to say those things, because here's a product of those words. And I just picked up myself and I left.
So the part where, I mean, as a woman who's been pregnant, I have a child. For someone to deny, I mean, you're pretty young, so I get the picture. Do you regret that? Would you want to turn back and change any of that?
What I regret is going in there for the wrong reasons. If the foundation was right, this wouldn't have happened, of denying the kid and stuff. If she was my girlfriend and we were in love, you know, this wasn't gonna be a problem. But I don't remember, we were broke at the time.
Did you ever pay damages?
We didn't have, well...
Kaybee.
I'm saying the kid is, ever since, like, honestly, like, ever since the Prince Kaybee era, we took the kid. The mom has never, like, been in the kid's life for a very long time. Like, everything is happening the other way around now, you understand? So, and it's something that I wouldn't want to disclose. It's a bit deeper than you think.
Hey,
yeah.
Anyway. Guys, after the break, we're going to continue speaking to Prince Kaybee right here. We're at Fair Lawns Spa Boutique Hotel. Yeah. I love this place. I chose this place, so I hope you like it. Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, Fair Lawns is my favorite place in Johannesburg to come chill out and hang out. So come check it out. This is where we are. And we will still be here when you come back, and we're going to talk more about baby mama drama if he stops trying to play games with me. And we talk about music, of course, as well, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Behind the Story. I'm talking to Prince Kaybee at the Fair Lawns Hotel in Sandton, and he was just avoiding answering a question because I think he's going to expose himself. Look, you can trust me. It's just me and you, and I'm joking. Listen, I just feel like for me, as a single mom, it's always interesting to understand a single father's perspective, because we never get to hear that. And for me, it's not about saying, you didn't do this, or you didn't do the right thing by your child or the baby mama. It's always, for me, like a thing of, okay, I understand my side of it. You know, as women, we feel like, you know, you guys put us through so much. We give birth to the child and it's heavy. Now you're saying she, you know, doesn't really spend that much time with the child. Your family has now taken custody of the child, if I'm understanding correctly.
Yeah.
Is it because of financial reasons? Is it because she's chasing her dream? Is it because she's unable to for another reason?
I think it's only fair as well on my side to take over from here, and she can choose what she wants to do, follow her dreams, get money, whatever. But I don't think money is a problem on her side, because she's married now. You know, everything is going well with her family on her side. So the reason why I took the child was because I wasn't there in the beginning, and I felt like he must be in a surrounding where there's his father is there, his grandmother is there. You know. He's 12.
12.
Yeah.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, it's a big boy. So everything is happening as it is now for a reason, man. Like I'm comfortable with what's going on. Whether she comes or not, it's still fine.
Also being married, you know, like it can be complicated.
Exactly, you know, so I don't want to complicate her life, you know. Even sometimes when she has to drop off the kid, her husband stays in the car. They're at my house, you know, there's that vibe going on.
Maybe you're the issue now, it's not even the kid.
You know, so it's a bit of a complicated situation, but I don't want to interfere with her, you know, family and stuff.
Okay, cool. That's cool. Are you enjoying fatherhood?
I'm not exploring it that much because I'm always traveling, and, you know, my kid lives in Velkom, I'm in Durban, and I can't say I'm enjoying it because I'm not exploring it that much. I do my best to spend time with him, but we don't really, you know, I feel like my connection with my son is the same as my connection I had with my dad.
I was about to say, it sounds like, I want to call it a mistake because it makes me sad. Like, my father and I had a very tough relationship, but he was there, you know?
Yeah.
And that means something to me, you know? So do you feel like it's okay the way it is? Do you not want to change it?
It's not okay. Like I said, I try my level best to spend time with him, and it's so awkward because he doesn't even see me as a father. He's, hey, Kaybee, how's it? You know, I'm just that guy that's on music videos and stuff. So, but it's fine. The relationship is okay. It's nice and free.
I think, let me tell you something. I'm afraid of when my daughter turns 16 because I don't know what to do after that. My mother passed away when I was 16. I don't have any understanding of what a mother is supposed to do after that age.
Yeah.
I feel like you're just avoiding this because you're afraid. Are you afraid?
Yeah, a part of me is, but, you know, you can't be circumstance. You have to deal.
I think you should really bring your son out here and spend time with him.
Yeah.
It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And you should get it done. I want to go back to family stuff, and I really want to focus on music to close us off on a high note. So then you have another baby now, very recently, and she went wilding out. Like, she wilded out.
It was crazy.
Is she proud of her exposing that stuff of herself? Have you guys spoken about it? Have you calmed down?
We haven't spoken about it, but my family, my mom, has tried to reach out to find out. Because my mom called me when this came out. Karen, maintenance, what's going on? What is this now? I thought you guys were paying, and I was like, yo, I've never missed a month of maintenance. I got this WhatsApp of a nanny, and I told her that, well, we can't do a nanny, bring the child, you know. And I feel like in all fairness, like if you're taking care of medical bills, clothes, anything financial about the kid, the mother should be able to do something on her side as well. So she felt irritated, you know. Sometimes you would want money for, I don't know what, I'm going to take some time off, you know, the weekend, we need some money to chill and whatever. I was like, no. There's some WhatsApps that I would like to expose. You know what I mean?
But, yeah.
But I wouldn't do that. I'm not that guy. So she's a very she's a very angry person. Like, whenever she doesn't get her way, you know, she must do something about it. And I feel like that was unnecessary.
Why are you being reckless, though, sexually, in the terms of you made, quote unquote, that mistake once and then you made it again? Were you guys in a relationship?
Yeah, we were. We were, and it didn't turn out the way I thought it would because of the long distance. She's in Venda, I'm here, and there's a lot of stories that she heard about me, DJs and whatever, and hey, it's a long thing. Hey, it's long. So we ended up not, you know, seeing things through. And then she called me, yo, I'm pregnant. And I was like, okay, cool. This one I didn't deny.
You learned something.
Yeah. So yeah, she came out, WhatsApps, whatever, and yeah.
And then, but then you paid the 2,000 rand from what I saw from those particular WhatsApps.
It's not per se it's not 2,000 per se. Like whatever she needs, she gets. You know, it's not a fixed amount that, you know, you can say, okay, cool, here's maintenance from the court. We've never went to court, in fact, you know, so there's nothing fixed about it. So she would just say, yo, I need 1, 2, 3, and then it gets done. But now she was going overboard. I knew she was going overboard.
But she was trying to buy Louis Vuitton. What did she want?
I knew she wanted to go. I knew it. Like I knew she was going overboard, and then I denied it, and she got angry and she exposed everything. So
okay, so just because for me as a single mom, I've been in that situation where like I feel like I'm begging for money to take care of the kid.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a very uncomfortable place to be as a woman where it's like now I can't disagree with you because you're not going to pay maintenance type thing.
Yeah.
So for you were taking care of medical aid, creche if the child's going to creche, every clothes, food. So the other money is just for what? Like entertainment?
She said a nanny. I was like, a nanny?
But you need a nanny.
No, like she stayed there with the kid. She stays with the kid. She just wants time off. I don't know time off to do what.
You need help. Raising a child alone is tough.
But I feel like for like on your side as well as a mother, you should be able to do something, you know. If I'm doing all these things, what are you doing?
Didn't she come out and say she's very young and she's struggling to find a job and she had to drop out of school or something like that?
Another thing, she's not reasonable. She wouldn't even say that. You know, she just said, I want a nanny. End of story. I tried to reason with her on the situation, but she didn't want to, and then she went. The next morning when I woke up, Daily Sun was here. Twitter was crazy, you know. I was like, how? So.
But a nanny for 2,000 rand, don't you have like 5 luxury cars? What is like, or is it because you have so many cars to pay for?
I don't have 5 luxury cars. People are lying.
You have 5 cars. First I heard 3, then somebody, I do my research, eh?
Wait.
And then somebody was like, no, actually there are 5, and it's not like a bus and
no,
a van and a Mercedes.
They lie. Maybe they see rented cars and they think they're all mine. No, I don't have 5 cars. I wish I had 5 cars.
So you can rent cars, but you can't like. But I guess when you travel, you have to rent a car.
No, when promoters, you know, rent cars for you when you travel. It's in the contract.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2,000 rand for a month for a nanny for you is too much to ask for.
No, like it's too much to ask for if you're paying for other things. I think I spend around 8K, if not more, on her every month. So. Okay. Another 2,000, I was like, I don't know.
And were you not treating her like that when you guys were together? Because a lot of the time, but you see now you weren't living together, as far as I understand.
Yeah, no, we weren't living together, yeah.
Okay, because there's a law about keeping up a lifestyle that you offer to someone and introduce someone to that they didn't have before.
I've never introduced any sort of lifestyle to her. Trust me, Pearl, I'm very stingy by that.
Are you publicly admitting to being stingy, dog?
I'm trying
Queen, stay away from this one.
I'm trying to say I've never introduced anyone to any lifestyle, and if she introduced herself to the lifestyle, I'm not responsible for it.
Okay, so you're able to donate other money for kids, and I applaud you for that. But then I was also like, so 2,000 rand is a lot to ask for a nanny.
You know what I always tell my son, like he's too young to comprehend this, but I sit down with him, like I'm like, yo, if we are in a shop and you see a pair of Jordans, and I'm just creating a scenario, and you see a pair of Jordans and someone calls and says, yo, I'm hungry, or I'm pregnant, I can't give birth, or there's another need to fulfill, you know, more serious than your Jordans. Trust me, you cancel that immediately and do that. So I've always believed I'm all for the poor, like, and I know where these people come from. You know, I'm not gonna satisfy your luxury needs, whereas we can cover someone else who actually needs this more than us. So whatever income you have growing up, I told them, whatever money, if you have a lot of money, it's not for you, it's for the black people.
Okay.
And poor people.
So what I'm gathering from what he's saying is that, girl, you are asking for too much, go get a job and pay for the nanny yourself. I can do what I want with the money. I'm doing enough for you. Go figure yourself out.
Yeah.
And you have the power to do that. Women, I think sometimes we have high dependency issues. I've been there psychologically, and it was a tough place to get out of. So hopefully you guys figure something out, and the kid is going to have a balance, you know, lifestyle growing up, and you guys figure it out. It's nothing more important than parents being able to amicably raise a child together, a healthy child together.
Yeah, it's very important, and you know, raising a daughter, like, I feel like raising a daughter is more complicated than, you know, with guys. A boy wakes up, eats what you eat, you guys go out and whatever, but with girls it's a bit complicated. So if these situations keep on rising, it will get to the kid, and, you know, it's not a good feeling to see your kid, you know, in that state.
Okay.